Mini prime time.
Hey, what's up my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Metagate Huge Fire. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, usually, I would take a quick look at the packaging, but since this is a early sample that was sent to me, I don't have any official packaging, but I do have a lean cuisine box. Protein kick! That's all I got. And moving right along, here we have Huge Fire, and this is Metagate's take on a legend-scaled Bumblebee movie, Optimus Prime. Now, first and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to the good people at Bumblebee.net for sending this out my way to take a look at. Thank you so much. But yeah, here he is in his robot mode. I don't know if he'll be packed in robot mode, but he was sent to me in robot mode, so I don't know. But, you know, as always, the transformation video linked in the description down below will show the transformation both ways, so either way, I got you covered. But let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his abs, but at his noggin. Oh, there it is. It's a very nice head sculpt for being a figure, for being such a small figure. There's actually a lot of detail going on there. That nice silver on the face, nice bright blue for the eyes. The eyes almost look like they're glowing. Very nice again. Some nice detail going on there. You got some nice silver throughout. Get little white stripes as well. You get some gunmetal gray. Again, lots of detail going on in there. Very nicely done. See the detail there in the legs. Yeah, you got a big, a big gap here. That's because as for the transformation, a tab goes in there, but maybe a bit of an eyesore, but not the end of the world. Got big old feeties. And move it back. Got the prime booty. Again, lots of nice detail here and picked out in paint. Looks quite good. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. You do get some wiggly-waggly. You can look up and do total squirrel. Can look down. Head can do a full 360. As far as the arms go, they can only rotate up that far because there is a hinge here that gets in the way. So that's as far as you're going to get forward and as far as you're going to get back. You do have outward movements. You get pretty much full range of movement there. Now, one little nitpick I have here is, all the joints on this figure are actually nice and snug, but the outward movement on the shoulder is a little looser than I would like. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll snug that up for the final. Not floppy loose, I mean, they'll still hold the pose, but a little looser than I would like. But again, fingers crossed, they fix that for the final. But again, outward movement, you have bicep rotation, you have 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow, you do have wrist rotation, you have waist rotation, you even have an ab crunch going on in there. Legs can move forward. You have two joints here to work with the legs. You have the one that's at the hip itself. If you just use that, that's as far as you're going. But if you use this joint here, you can get all the way up, do them high kicks. So, although things start to look a little discombobulated, but hey, it allows things to move. So, hey. But as far as backwards go, that's as far as you get. You can swing these out, not too much, so that's pretty much as far outward as you're going to get, unless you use that joint, and then you can kind of get that going, but then you're like, that's not how anatomy works. But you know what? Again, it works if you need it to work. You have thigh rotation. You do have a double jointed knee, so you get more than 90 degrees of bend there. And as far as the feet go, they don't move up, but they do move down, and you have lots of ankle tiltage. Now, as far as accessories go, you don't get much, but you do get his blaster right here, just cast in black, but nicely molded, and you get a pair of optional splayed out hands, the no hands, or jazz hands, whatever you want to call them. Again, some nicely done little hands there. The hands swap out very easily, just on post. You just pop it out, pop it on, and there you go. You can say stop in the name of love. And you do have a post on either side of the blaster here for a port on his back, so you can just store it right back there if you want it. Or you can have him wielding his weapon, as a great leader should, like so, and you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff right there. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the core class, Optimus Prime, just so you can see how that works out. And here he is with the Studio Series Voyager, Bumblebee Prime, so you can see how that works out. And if you want a measurement on this guy, to the top of his head, he stands at about 4¼ inches tall. So, there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. And again, looks really good. Love the molding, love the detail, looks awesome. Again, my only qualm is the outward movement on the shoulders could be a bit more snug. But again, here's hoping that they will fix that for the final, but all in all, really good looking figure for the size. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to work on his forms. You have this panel here that you're just going to bring out. And then what you're going to do is you're basically going to pull this out as you're twisting it. So just pull it out and twist, and then bring it down, and then just twist it the rest of the way. And it will sit like that. And also you want to take his fist here and you just want to push it all the way up, like so. And you got that done. And the second verse, of course, just like the fuzz. So just bring that out and just kind of start pulling it out as you're twisting. Rotate that around, bring that down, and just straighten that out. Push that fist all the way up. And you have that step done. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to, actually first of all, take the shoulders and just drop them down. Then you're going to take the chest panel and just untab it and bring down also his belly plate and bring it all down like that. You're going to come back here, untab this back panel, and then rotate this section up. That reveals the front grille. And once that is done, you're going to just bring this whole section up on those hinges and then take these door panels and just swing them out like that. And that's what we're working with so far. So what you want to do now is you just want to bring the shoulder back up. You're going to rotate the arm forward like that. You want to take the smokestack here and just kind of angle it out. And then this is going to rotate in. Make sure this panel's out of the way. So just rotate that in like so. It'll drop right in. Then you just want to bend the elbow and then rotate the forearm down. And it will just line up. And sit right there. Just like that. Then you want to take this little shoulder piece, this little panel here. Just bring that forward. And you got that side done. And you got to do the same thing on the other side. Just bring that up, rotate that forward. Just angle that smokestack in. And then just bring that in. Bend the elbow. Bring it down. Line it all up. Like that. Get it nice and squozen. Take this little shoulder panel here. Swing that forward. And you got that done. Once that is done, you want to make sure that his head is tilted back. You want to make sure that it tucks right in between his elbows there. And then you got to bring all this down. And you have a tab that will go into that slot right there. So just line that up. Just bring that down like so. And then you can just kind of close up these doors on either side like so. And you got that all done. And then we can take this section here. Just accordion that up like that. And then you can take these smokestacks and just bring them all the way down. And you got the front of the cab basically done. And now for the legular region, you want to bring those legs forward on that central hinge. Take these skirt panels and just fold them underneath like that. And now to get the legs transformed up, you're going to bring his foot down. You're going to bring this panel out, and then the bottom of his foot will just flip over like so. Then this whole assembly here will untab and drop down. And then you're going to rotate the leg in at that thigh like that. Once that is done, you want to take these wheels. You want to push them back. You can see it's on a little slider. So push that back and then rotate them down. So they're sitting like that. And then you can bring this up. You have a little tab that will go into a notch right in here. So just line that up. And that should just sit in just like that. And that's how you want that looking. On this side, you have this little rear bumper panel here you want to bring up and swing to the side. And you got that all done. Second verse, pretty much like the first. So again, bring that foot down, bring that panel out to the side, bring that out, drop all of this down, rotate the leg at the thigh. And these thigh joints are quite snug on my copy. And then take the wheels, push them back, and this slider is very snug on mine also. Yeah, there we go. And then rotate that down. And on this side, you have this tab right here that you want to flip out. Like that. There you go. Flip that out like so. And now it's just a case of lining up those tabs and slots and getting it all together. And there you have the back of the truck, if it will focus. It doesn't want to focus. Focus on that booty. Focus on that truck booty. There you go. So bring that up, and again, that will just tab into the side like that, and there you got the back all done. And the last thing to do is just close up these panels here. You have a tab right here, that'll go into this slot right there. So just line it up, and you can adjust the angle right here to make sure you have everything lined up as it should. But not hard to do. There you go. See, once you have it there, just drops right in. And again, just bring that in. Just kind of get everything situated. This is the only thing that has a little bit of fiddle factor, but not anything super difficult. You just have to make sure you get it lined up just right, and it'll drop right in. Make sure everything's all nice and squozen. And there you go. There you have Huge Fire in his alt mode. You can get a good spin out of him too. Very good spin out of him. But there he is in truck mode. And he's a red and blue truck. Are you as shocked as I am? I know you are! Of course you are. Of course you are. But anyway, here he is in his truck mode. And let's get it close here so we can take a look at this truck mode. So you got some nice silver, lots of nice silver up front there for the grill, for the lights. You even got these little bits here picked out in gold. See the windshields trimmed in silver. Really nice looking. You got a little bit of rivets, some riveting detail. Anyway, you got the stripe going down the side. Of course, you got some hinges poking out, some little gappy gaps here and there. Of course, that's where the smokestacks sit in robot mode, so you leave a little gap. So not everything is perfectly boxed in, closed up, but all in all, again, for the size of the figure, I think it does a pretty good job. And you got the back there. And you got some red there, like tail lights. Oh, not too shabby, not too shabby. There's the top. There is the bottom. He does roll, as rolling things do. Rolls pretty well also. Hooray. Hooray for rolling. And again, for comparison, here he is with the Core Class Prime. And here he is with the Studio Series Voyager. You can see how that works out. So, there you go. Now, as far as the accessories go, I haven't found any way to store his blaster. Keep in mind, I didn't get instructions with this, so I don't know if there is a way to store it. I mean, there are these, like slots here, which I thought, maybe the post fits in here, but that's a no-go. That's kind of not really. It just kind of pops itself out, so I don't know if that's supposed to work. Again, not sure. You can kind of wedge it there or something, but I again don't know. Maybe. I don't know. One thing you can do, you can take the hands. The hands kind of fit in here. Nope, maybe not. Look, I'm trying things here, peoples. I'm trying things. There you go. You can kind of do that. That one goes. That one works. There you go. He can wave to you as he's driving by. Later, losers! I don't know. Things, stuff, do what you want. So there you have Huge Fire, and yeah, nicely done figure here. You know, I've quickly become a fan of Metagate. I loved their Drift, I loved their Pterosaur, and this is a really good figure too. So I love how they're just kind of, you know, just kind of going all over the place. Doing movie stuff, doing Beast Wars, now Legend Scale stuff. Hey, they're trying it all, and I think they're doing a great job at it. You can tell that this is a third-party company that is doing their homework, and they want to make good quality figures that are also enjoyable to mess with. There's just always good engineering going on here. And for the size of this figure, I think it does a really good job. The robot mode, I think, looks really good, just nicely detailed, nice paintwork. The truck mode, I mean, the truck mode is not fantastic. It's definitely the weaker of the two modes, but still looks good for what it is. Engineering, good, smooth, fluid, enjoyable. It works with you, not against you. It's fun to mess with. So all in all, very pleased with this guy, and I think Metagate did a great job, and I'm just always looking forward to what else they have coming out, because like I said, I've quickly become a fan of this company, and yeah, I'm on board with Metagate, definitely on board with them. So there you go. Now, if you would like to order this figure, you can order it from bumblebee.net. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also get third-party Transformers from BigBadToyStore.com, as always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Metagate Huge Fire, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Prime, we need to evacuate the... Wait a second, were you taller?
Yeah, Wheeljack was trying some experiments again. Kind of bad timing.
Look, I don't know what's going on around here anymore.